2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Austin, Anthony is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Green, then it's Dyson Daniel. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at Austin, well, they and their fans expecting this series to win right here tonight on their home floor.
And it's what a lot of the experts were predicting before round one began. I don't think it'll be easy. These guys will not go down without a fight.
Now, here's Simons. From the arc, connects from three-point range.
Yeah, when he's hitting shots from that deep, he is a major threat to the defense.
Murray against Anthony, and the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a three-point game. Murray, good.
That is right within Murray's wheelhouse. He looks for any opportunity to get a mid-range jumper.
Outside Anthony. To the inside. Simons surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Anthony against Murray. Williamson right side. That three off the mark.
Chalk one up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
Murray against Anthony. On the wing, Daniels. Hit by Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein passes to Anthony. On the mark with the 15-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Murray. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Just like how the dude just stand there and take the ball.
He's defended by Hartenstein. Murray outside. Over Anthony. And the Pelicans miss again. For Austin, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
Nice decision by Murray, choosing to move the ball to the open guy off the pick and roll.
Outside Anthony. Simons on the wing. Anthony sets the pick for Simons. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Snatched up. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition tip foul. And he's got his first chance
was
at the
2
line
shots.
here.
Right? Yeah, all I missed was 2
New
shots.
Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
What up?
Murray with the bounce pass. Williamson outside.
I hate 2K when they play. It gives so much advantage to a defensive player or whatever. I don't know.
It's good.
Shit ass, no hit.
Well, that was nice right there. He didn't rush himself. Williamson used up the clock and showed great patience.
And Anthony gets it to go.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points.
And I never understand that part, bro. This man is not better than me offensively or defensively, but he can somehow stop me. This shit makes no sense.
Draymond Green pulls it in. For Austin, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Murray against Anthony. A kick out to Simon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, and Anthony Simons puts up big scoring numbers, so for him, it's really about playing with a lot of confidence and shooting it with consistency. And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Jones with the screen on Anthony. With the step back. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
Anthony against Murray. Daniel
This shit's so fucking
Hartenstein with the
stand right there and block your path. That's all they gotta do.
The pass to Hartenstein. High post shot. Outside Daniel. Anthony looking it over. Austin needs to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Austin. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Oh, man!
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Field codes,
And a
whatever
good-looking
reason.
view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected team. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys.
It's because you turned the ball over. When you turn the ball over, it's
Some changes here. Queens checked in. Bays subbed in for Jones. Pass to Murray. He gets that one.
well.
Murray's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Austin, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Simon. Misses the baby hook. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Murray. There's a screen. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Fears he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Spencer. Anthony up on top. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach
Not
on the
good.
glass here tonight, guys. A wide open look here for Fears. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein passes to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason.
I can too.
Here's Williamson. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Inside, there's Bay, and Bay throws
Forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Pass to Fear. Williamson outside. Shakes him. What a terrific move that was. Williamson's got his second bucket tonight.
If Zion gets that close to the rim, you are at his mercy.
Anthony drawing the double team. Outside Daniel. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. One guy has been getting it done, his team.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need
Simons, he's checked in for Austin. Anthony comes in for Davion Mitchell. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Murray comes in for Fear. So for New Orleans right now, Williamson out there with Bay. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Murray. And it's Queen and at the 5 down low. Spencer, the pass to Anthony. Now Barnes. Simon's on the wing. No good from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And that's why Zion is such a tough matchup. You rarely see guys with his combination of strength and athletic explosiveness.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole. Anthony against Murray. Kept alive.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 5. Here's Queen. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Anthony. And stolen by Murray. Down low. Here's Williamson.
I hate defensive builds. I just hate it.
Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They're really mucking things.
Charging. Man, get the fuck out of here, 2K.
Not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And also a big factor has been the rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Anthony against Murray. Bay with it. 6 points for him. A 3 ball. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Here's Daniels. Boom, he chains it straight down.
And that's what you want to see from Daniels. Use that size and speed to get to the rim and finish.
Right wing. Here's Bay. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bay's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
To the wing on the left. A wide open look here for Hartenstein. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
Yeah, Hartenstein processed that one quickly. He just caught it and he let it fly. He didn't give the defense a chance to react.
Pass to Queen. Now Murray. Here's Queen. Covered by Anthony. Here's Daniels. Banked in off the glass. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Here's Queen. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And stolen by
Their
Williamson.
defense is straight glitching and cheesing, bro. Shit his ass.
Pass to Murray. Here's Queen. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Yeah, this
Greg, that is
I hate this
definitely an
team, bro.
emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or
This
exclamation
team's
point,
ass.
maybe even a question mark.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Green with the block.
Wow, what a block. Draymond saying, not on my watch.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his...
Just because y'all want to play this bitch ass defense, watch y'all finna do it out there.
effort right there running the floor.
Bay against Daniel. Jordan outside. Williamson from long range. And it's Austin with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Count that one. 16 points for T.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Poole's checked in. 3-pointer. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 6.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Pass to Spencer. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 9. Jones kicks to Poole. Back to Jones.
2K trying their best to make this shit so competitive for no fucking reason.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Spencer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
For Austin, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. 1:56 left in the first half. Poole looking it over. For the 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. Now Anthony. He's got 16. Outside Green. Back to Anthony. Austin moving it around. Outside Daniel. Over Jones. And no good. Trying to use the
Man,
block.
Jordan is fucking
That's
annoying.
exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Williamson with the screen for Poole. Williamson outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. That one goes in. And that's now 18 points for T.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Jordan finds Williamson.
And Zion is that close to the hoop. It is lights out for the defense.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Austin making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Anthony up on top. 18 points for him. 27 seconds left now here.
Just because he tall, bro.
With the layup. Poole up top.
Oh, don't probably be guarding me no damn way. I would be guarding a fucking small forward or some shit. Them with his big ass line though.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 5. Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey, folks, here.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra
Cheese.
practice drills are paying off.
They're
Cheese.
trying to
Defense.
punch their ticket
Cheese.
to the next. And that's all for us. Now it's time.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And here is Murray. We've got Anthony Simon. Dyson Daniels is out there with Green. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Anthony in at the point. And it goes down 2 points.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Pass to Murray. Jordan sets the pick for Murray. Green with the block.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Anthony kicks to Simons. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Williamson left side. Outside Jordan. Outside for Murray. Wow, came this close to a 4th
flopping
point.
bitch.
He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ball don't lie.
You know, you get so much out of DeJounte Murray. He's a high-effort guy, but he also stuffs the box score. Points, rebounds, assists, and then defensively, he is just a pest who can be disruptive.
Austin trails by 6.
The nigga ass.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Anthony kicks to Simons. Anthony sets the pick for Simon. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
They get the rebound. Jordan dishes to Williamson. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this team, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who
That was
can
me
also get
balling.
and finish like that.
And now Anthony pushing it up. Going back to wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And so James
call
decides
timeout.
to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The lead is 2. To the wing right side. Outside for Murray. Off target from three-point range.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Hartenstein, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hartenstein showing you the physicality. He's a guy who welcomes contact on his way to the rim.
Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
Tight game.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To the paint, here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 18 points for DeJounte Murray.
Wow, you talk about being in the zone. Murray deciding to call his own number tonight, and it has worked.
Anthony can't hit.
You can't tell me, bro. The default defense that good, bro.
Here in the third.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight.
Man, fuck y'all, bro.
Interior than they did on that trip.
Anthony, the pass to Hartenstein.
So fucking tired of default defense, bro.
Austin moving it around. Green finds Anthony. And there's the try.
And one.
Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. For Austin, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5. Here's Williamson. He's got 12. Fires the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. For Austin, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. That gives them the lead. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray kicks to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Anthony with it. Jones covering. 3-pointers. Simon. Pelicans pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Murray, good.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
From distance this
Ain't no
half,
fucking
which
way, bro.
gives him 3 for the night.
Austin trails by 5. Here's Anthony, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul
Bitch
number
been
2 for him.
fouling all night. The whole fucking team.
Being in the penalty.
But y'all ain't calling this shit.
Defense the Pelicans. Anthony, the pass to Daniels. Anthony kicks to Daniels. Lock at 6, and stolen by Murray.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Good work defensively by Anthony.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Williamson, the pass to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the quickness from Murray makes it so tough for defenders to react in time.
Austin making a switch here. Spencer's checked. New Orleans making some changes here. Queens checked in. Bays subbed in for Jones. They've got Robert Williams. Anthony is out there with Anthony Simon. And it's Spencer in at the small forward. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor.
Who's been fouling all night, bro?
Well, my feeling
They just
is
not
you
wanna
just
call
want
some
to make
shit.
sure it's called consistently both ways.
A kick out to Simon. It's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
They set the pick. Wide open look here for Murray. And the Pelicans miss again. Austin leading by 4.
So you made that, bro. I know something.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Back to Williamson. to the paint. Here's Murray. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
How does my fifth foul?
In the first half,
I
he
ain't
has
fuck
changed his
2K, bro.
mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half.
And coach took me out of the game. Look, we still got the lead. I can't even do shit defensively, bro. Like,
Daniels against
fuck
Jones.
y'all.
Pass to Jordan. Williamson against Green. Williamson with the bounce pass. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Anthony kicks to Daniels.
Yo, defense, so fucking ass.
Back to Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Williamson looking it over.
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And he goes in for the dunk.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Anthony with the bucket.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Murray against Anthony. Murray down low to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5.
Fucking you on some bullshit.
Tries it from 9. And that one, good. 10 points for Trey Murphy.
For his position and scoring prowess, Zion certainly puts up good assist numbers.
Anthony down low. Murray on him. Jordan with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson. Daniels pulls it down.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
And Anthony gets double teamed. A huge two-handed slam.
Well, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein playing well above the rim.
Anthony against Murray. From deep. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Green against Williamson.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Basket is good.
These moments are crucial in Zion's development. This team wants him to be the guy they go to in big situations.
Here's Green. And that one is good. Here's Murray.
Man, that might supposed to be out of bounds, bro. Real talk.
Now Williamson.
Steal. That would probably be fucking steal.
Count it.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Ed Simons. And he hits that one to go.
And boy, he's really in a good, dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And stolen by Williamson.
And now he's got enough time to save himself.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Oh, the slam dunk.
A seasoned vet with
DeAndre's been a
playoff
fucking
experience
piss
won't
the
remain
whole fucking
calm
game.
under pressure.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
4th team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And Anthony gets double teamed. Now Simons. go to the intentional foul.
Deshante Murray. Third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and
Bitch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. What's your take?
Cancun.
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Here's Anthony. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, T.
We gotta fight. These bitch. I was hoping to play Dallas or some shit. Okay. All right, I gotta go back and change the jersey.
And what a game we have here tonight. Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. Austin have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. It should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So the Austin starting 5. We got Draymond Green. Anthony is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Daniels, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, they'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's Thompson. Pass to Smith. Great D that time from Green. And it's Anthony with the ball for Austin. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Durant gets the bucket.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Outside Anthony. A kick out to Simon. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Simons has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Durant. Here's Şengün. Back to KD. Clock at 4. Driving the lane. And it's blocked. And they force the shot.
That's something like not KD.
And that kind
Green was too small. He getting up there with your ass.
And this is
Lock.
postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Austin has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Anthony against Thompson. Anthony kicks to Simons. Outside Daniel. Austin needs to get off a shot here. Deep 2 from Anthony. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. That doesn't go either for Durant. For Austin, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson against Anthony.
Man, I hate defensive builds.
Outside Daniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Anthony's shot is off.
Woo! 2K.
Defensively, making it hard on him.
Smith gets to Durant. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Now Hartenstein.
I wasn't trying to pass it to no fucking line, bro.
Eason with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Good on the shot.
And this is why
I ain't 2K when they do
inside.
this shit.
He's adept at knowing how to
Damn well I wasn't trying to pass it all the way the fuck over there.
Here's Anthony with the drive. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Durant. Here's Şengün. Got a hand on it. Daniels passes to Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
The vertical of Simon getting all the way up to the rim.
Pass to Eason. Şengün with a screen on Simon. Eason. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Rockets shooting their first free throws here for the night. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Austin leading by 5. Outside Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
I feel sorry, bro.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Really rim rock that shit. I don't know
Thompson
how.
outside.
But okay.
Back to KD. For 3, Smith. It's
Dumbass
rebounded by
2K
Hartenstein.
mechanics.
For Austin, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Anthony kicks to Simons. Pass to Hartenstein. Here is Daniels. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Durant with the
Why
steal.
you just didn't shoot the fucking ball?
Oh, and a
Why?
fast break for the
Why?
Rockets.
Why?
Jumps up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Anthony drives
Fuck.
in.
Passed the wrong motherfucker. Damn.
Anthony sets the pick for Simon. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now, here's Şengün.
Three
It's
seconds.
good for his
3
second
seconds.
make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Anthony against Thompson. Anthony with the screen on Durant. And that one's good. Daniels.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And it's Austin with the rebound. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
We'll take it.
Good on the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Smith sets the pick for Eason. Inside. Şengün with the bucket. 6 points for Şengün. And Austin calls their first time out of the game. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. The shot by Anthony, no good.
I refuse to believe this short ass nigga can guard me, bro.
Very often.
It's good.
This nigga not Dellavedova or nothing.
Defensively
All
right
right.
now, especially on the interior.
To the left wing.
Should have shot there, bro.
Anthony looking it over. Pass to Simon. The 11-footer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
From the mid-range, Simon's quickness is a big advantage.
Left side, KD. And Spencer pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Bro.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Austin.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. Here's Shepard. Still yet to score.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Reed Shepard.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Shepard, the pass to Tate. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepard, covered by Anthony. Shepard, the pass to Capella. Houston needs to get a shot. Lets it go from deep. It's good from Shepard on the assist from Capella.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Anthony left side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Shepard with the ball. Covered by Anthony. Pass to Okogie. Picked by Finney-Smith. Okogie, the pass to Shepard. Lets it go with the three. And it's Austin with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's good from long range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Rockets trailed by 14. Picked by Finney-Smith. Shepard with the ball. Now Green defending.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Capella against Anthony. Pass to Simons. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Tate the pass to Shepard. Here's Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. Austin leading by 14. Anthony. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Shepard, that's good.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Anthony up on top. 12 points for him. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making a switch. Branham's checked in. Austin also changing. Austin Daniels checked in for Austin. Anthony comes in for Mitchell. On the court for Austin, they've got Dyson Daniels. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Anthony, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Anthony down low, working on Thompson. Here's Daniels, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
For Austin, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in, and a change for Austin. Barnes, he's checked in for Williams.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Hartenstein, and here is Barnes. Austin moving it around. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your team.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Anthony kicks to Daniels. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That was the computer. All in mine.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Here's Spencer. He's got 5.
Spencer, you
and that
lucky
one's
you
good.
made it, bro. 'Cause I was gonna be
And
mad.
look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Isaiah Hartenstein, 3rd.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Smith checked in for Houston. Williams, he's checked in for Austin. And Thompson sends it back. Smith with it. Williams picks him up. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Adams, he's checked in for Capella.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points.
Why do you?
In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Eason. To the inside. Anthony with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
A list of what?
Just 5 on the clock. Here's KD.
Solid defense from Daniels. He knows how to use his length and athleticism to affect shooting.
I'm listening.
Anthony, the pass to Daniels. There's the pick. Shot from the top of the key. And there's another one for Austin.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Durant. Outside Anthony.
Excuse me, I'm not a college kid. What you mean? Dumb it down for me.
To the middle.
Say, excuse me for not being a college kid, but dumb it down for layman's terms.
The rebound by Steven Adams. Thompson passes to Eason.
I understand the first part. I'm talking about what you said on the second part.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Back to Thompson. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Austin making some changes. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And Draymond Green's subbed in for Barnes. Austin moving it around. Anthony down low. He's covered by Thompson.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
For Austin, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. So Anthony nails both of them. Nuggets trail by 9. Eason with it. A drive by Thompson. Adams misses from short range. 1:11 left to play here in the half. He takes it in, and that one's good. Daniels.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Eason. The 3 from KD. There's the triple from Durant.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Anthony against Thompson. Here's Spencer. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Spencer's got his third basket of the night right there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Thompson against Anthony. Here's Spencer beyond the arc. There's Green with the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Austin in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Lumps, please.
Trash.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
And that about wraps it up.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. Really an incredible game from Team.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Şengün with this screen on Daniel. Durant kicks to Thompson. Misses the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Anthony down low, working on Thompson. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Back to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Over Anthony. Thompson misses. Austin leading by 9. Outside Anthony. Simons on the wing. Anthony with the screen on Eason. Simons finds Anthony. Over Eason. That's short off the rim. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Şengün. Now Eason. Some nice passing there by Houston. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony. A kick out to Simon. Back to Anthony. Hartenstein with a screen on Eason. Offensive rebound, Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. Pass to Thompson. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. They need this one.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job.
The kick out to Simons. Anthony sets the pick for Simons. From deep, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simon right on the money.
To the paint, here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Durant against Daniel. KD passes to Smith. Outside Durant. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's trailed by 12. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 18 points.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at Anthony, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
It's rebounded by Houston. Smith right side. Durant, no good. Austin leading by 9. The drive by Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Green finds Anthony. Green with a screen on Thompson. Here's Anthony. Down by Smith. Gets trailed by 11. It's Thompson off the drive. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Austin leading by 11. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Durant wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Durant's got 20.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
In the corner, Daniel. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Anthony. Rocket 6. Here's Simon. And once again off the mark by Austin. Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
This game
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 22. Here's Hartenstein. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Austin.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Thompson against Anthony. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. And a change for Austin. Spencer's checked in. Here's Shepard, covered by Anthony. And good that time. And it's 8 points for Clint Capella.
Well, offensively, that is where you want Capella to get his look.
Now Anthony driving inside. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Shepard. And here's KD for 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Hartenstein, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hartenstein's got 16 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's KD. And it's Austin with the rebound. Anthony kicks to Simons. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for KD. Austin leading by 15. Anthony trying to get open. And it's Simons missing. And for Houston, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Unloads from 9, and he's able to get it back. Shepard, the pass to KD. A second chance effort. KD, so efficient in there.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Anthony with it. 22 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin
Bryce
Durant.
and VC.
And Okogie subbed in for
No.
Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Okogie for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hard move.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Austin making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Green. Barnes, Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. Austin also changing it up. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Williams. Daniels comes in for Barnes. And Anthony subbed in for Mitchell. On the court for Austin, Draymond Green is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Spencer in at the shooting guard position. Daniels finds Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. KD looking around. Thompson in the corner. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And it's Shepard missing. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Austin. 6-point lead. It's stolen by Shepard. To the right side. Capella with a screen on Green. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball.
Anthony kicks to Daniels. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
3 points.
Anthony's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Green with a screen on Thompson. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Şengün. Durant against Daniel. Launches it. Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Durant.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Anthony shot.
Ooh, I almost threw this fucking shot.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard. And a change for Austin. Simons is checked in. Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Anthony down low. He's covered by Thompson. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just
because this game is pissing me off right now. Trying to see how you full court press these hoes, but they don't want me. They don't get it on.
That's what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Daniels against Durant. Back to Thompson. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 2 over Daniels. A rebound by Simons. Austin leading by 3. Here's Anthony. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Anthony. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Austin lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Katie against Daniel. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Anthony with it. Now Smith defending. And Green slams it in.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Thompson finds Durant. The free throw drops for Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Anthony driving to the basket.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Austin's head coach was saying to the team. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from coach.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Anthony fires. Outside Simons. No good from three. It's trailed by 3. Eason. Austin making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Austin making a switch here. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Anthony. That's off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Austin has got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Anthony, and they pick up the 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And stolen by Daniels. Here's Anthony. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Count the basket.
And this is
Fuck this game.
bucket. If you weren't excited about
Running
it
the
already,
whole fucking
how about now?
covenant, bro.
Dyson Daniel. Knocked loose and stolen by Şengün. Katie with it. Now Green defending. Here's Şengün.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Anthony drives in. Down he goes for 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Durant. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
No foul intentionally.
Wasn't even trying to fucking do that. Wasn't even trying to do it.
That
Makes the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an open.
Green with a screen on Thompson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
As always, Allen, we appreciate it. It's
The shit didn't say fuck it.